Wait till I tell you. Oh my God. I prayed. I prayed this morning. I said, God, could you just send me a miracle? Like, could just today, could I just have something special? Oh my God. I don't know. I don't know why all the coolest people that ever show up in this house always show up when I'm in the bathtub. It's the weirdest thing. But all the coolest people show up when I'm in the bath. I'm in the spiritual bath. I was in the bathtub and I heard knock, knock, knock. And it was this new tenant that's staying at the Airbnb now. And he is just the most adorable person I've ever seen in my entire life. Anyway, I didn't get to see him. Obviously, I was in the bathtub, but I like went upstairs and hung out, and then I went downstairs, and the whole living room was full of Christmas decorations. The whole thing. There was a Christmas tree, stockings. There was tinsel everywhere. It's just like Santa shat all over the living room. And I was like, what is this? I was like, why is my heart growing 3 sizes bigger? And I thought for sure it was the Airbnb host that put it up. But yeah, I think I came downstairs later to get some water or something, and he was putting up more festive tinsel, and I was like, you did this? And I was like, oh my God, it's so great to meet you. I mean, who are you? Like Santa Claus? Like this old guy who's just the most beautiful soul I think I'd ever seen in my entire life. I was like, can I please just give you a hug? And he's like, yeah, bring it in. Bring it in. I'm like, who are you? Why are you here? Why are you so amazing? I hugged him. I was like, have you ever just seen somebody's soul? Like that's all you see is someone's soul. Like you look at them and you just see the soul and it's so beautiful. And he's like, yeah, I've been there. I know what that's like. I was like, man, that's you. That's you. And I was like, so you're staying here long term? And he was like, yeah, if God has me, staying here. If not, hey. And I'm just like, who are you? Because so far the house had been very lopsided towards the dark because the other roommates that live here are really, I'm not trying to judge. We just, both of us had like really weird vibes. That guy and I, we were like, we just kind of stay to ourselves. But that man just changed the atmosphere of the entire house. And I shit you not, this guy looks identical to my dad. Just has that warm grin, that smile, that like, hey, bring it in. Like, oh my God, like he's so fucking adorable. And I haven't seen my dad since 2021. So, it's kind of like a really sweet Christmas gift from God. It's kind of sweet. He's kind of got that dad vibe. And he's like, you see that stocking right there? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, that's yours. He's like, wait till I put your gift in it. I was like, are you fucking serious? He's like, yeah, you just wait. You just wait till Christmas. And I was like, who are you? And why are you here? Like, I told him, I said, I'm really kind of sad because the guy that, just left, like, all that magic happened between that guy and I, and then he left. And I was like, I'm still kind of getting over that because, I really felt for that guy. He was here, he was a roommate, and he was, like, amazing. Like, God. Beyond amazing. And then he left. Because he works in a very prestigious line of work, and he was called off somewhere else. And I've just kind of been sad, and I've just kind of been like, eh. you know, Christmas just isn't the same. I don't have friends or family, and I live here in a fucking cemetery. I mean, there's literally a cemetery in the backyard, so I just kind of hang out with me and the dead people and from some fruit flies, and that's it. And my friends on the internet, but that's not really that warm and welcoming sometimes. And it was just like Christmas was going to be kind of lonely. And then I prayed this morning. I just said, God, could you just do something? Like, could you just I said I freaking said it. I said, could you just do something that you know my heart so well? Like, could you do something that stirs my heart? Could you just prove that you know me? And yeah, and then tonight this random stranger showed up and he's just like, "Merry Christmas." And I'm like, "What is this?" The whole house is decorated in Christmas stuff. And I'm like, "Oh my God, you changed the whole vibe of the house." And I'm like amazed right now. And then he was like just so open, and he was telling me about his story and his life, and he's just like, yeah, I love life, and I had a near death experience or something like that. As like I take every day for what it is, and I'm just like, God, this is exactly what I needed. And I started crying, and I cried a couple times. Like, we were just talking, and I started crying, and I didn't realize how beautiful people's souls are, because I keep getting stuck with roommates that are just icky, and I didn't really know like how beautiful souls could be, you know? And he was just like so beautiful. And then oh, he's so awesome though. He's so awesome. He's such a good guy. I just couldn't believe it. He was like, "You see that stocking right there?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "That one's yours. Just wait till Christmas." And I'm like, "You don't even know me though. You don't even know me." He's like, "I already got it planned. You just wait." And I'm like, "Okay. Okay." I just couldn't even. He's so beautiful. And then I told him we lived on a cemetery because we were talking about the house. And then he's like, "Oh, God, really?" He's like, "If I would have known that, I probably wouldn't have booked." And I was like, "Shh, you're not leaving. You're staying. Don't you even fucking think about it. Don't you even think about it." So anyway, I convinced him to stay, I think. I don't know, I hope. He's kind of, it's kind of like really strange. He even looks like my dad. And I've been missing my dad too a little bit, you know. I haven't talked to any of my family. I haven't seen my family since 2021. And so I'm just kind of all by myself. You know, I've been homeless for about almost the last 2 years. But things are changing. I'm pretty sure it's going to change soon. I'm going to not have to be in public housing soon enough, you know. I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work. I've just come to learn that you don't have to know the how. You just have to just have faith, you know. We walk by faith, not by sight, you know. So I don't know how I'm going to one day get my own house, but I will. I will get my own house, I'm sure. But yeah, this man, he just couldn't even believe it. I was like, "Oh my God, like, who are you, dude? Who are you?" And you just changed the house. You just changed the whole atmosphere of the whole neighborhood. Yeah, I'm going to protect that guy with my life. Spiritually, I'm like, "Don't worry. I got you. If I have to like punch a couple ghosts, I'll do it. Like, I got you." So we're in for a special treat this winter in this magical house. A spiritual war is afoot. A spiritual war is here, guys, and all the players are being assembled. I just could not even believe how adorable this guy was. Like, he's still here. He's adorable. I just prayed this morning. I was like, "God, could you please give me something beautiful?" And it was so awesome. He showed up and he just like took over the whole house with Christmas. And I was like, there's like a Christmas tree, stockings, fucking nutcrackers. He has it all figured out. And I was like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, I moved in today. And I thought, you know what? This house could use some decorations." And I said, "Okay, I like where your head's at." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm going shopping." And so he went out and he bought all of this Christmas stuff. you ever just see a soul and like you know that they're like an angel? I think you ever see somebody so beautiful that like you cry? I just couldn't believe how beautiful he is. I mean, it's not saying much. I've been here at the end of the world all by myself in a fucking funeral parlor. Like, it's not really, it's not a funeral parlor, but it is a cemetery out back. And it's just been me and some dead people and any lonely traveler that shows up for a couple days or whatever. And it's like, but there's, it's never any, no, I never meet any friends. I never meet anybody really. I don't have a car. And I'm just basically by myself in the middle of bumfuck Iowa, and I guess I'm on God's good grace and mercy. Like however he brings in people for me, it just so happens to be delivered to my door, I guess. The coolest ones get delivered to my door. So I have a new friend, and he's literally the most beautiful soul I have ever seen in my life. I have literally never seen a more beautiful person in my whole life. And that is saying a lot. I've seen a lot of people. Especially on the streets, for 2 years, I've seen a lot of homeless people. I've seen struggling addicts. I've seen beautiful souls. And this one, I think he takes the cake. I think he may be the most beautiful thing I've ever witnessed in my entire life. And I could not believe how excited he was to make this house better. So he did. He totally brightened the whole place. And it was just so gorgeous. So I took pictures and I sent it to the owner and I was like, girl, this one's a keeper. Like, you wanted good vibes, because she told me, she's like, I want this house to have good vibes. She told me that. And that's when I smudged the house, I saged, I cleansed the whole house. And then ever since then, she's just been having client after client after client after client. I've been literally manifesting for her more and more business. Like, her business is fucking booming. I wish I could say the same about mine. But I'm getting her a lot of business. But yeah, anyway, it was just really nice. I couldn't believe it. He was like, you see that stocking right there? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, that's yours. That's yours. And I was like, really? For what? And he's like, wait till Christmas. Wait till Christmas. I got it all planned out. And I'm just thinking to myself, I don't even remember the last time I ever got a gift. I don't ever remember the last time I even celebrated Christmas. I don't know. I can't believe he's so beautiful. Oh, God. He's so lovely. He's so lovely. And I was like, I was kind of sad. Because this guy that he was going to be here for 3 weeks. And so he and I, we had the time of our lives while he was here. He was only here for like 2 days, but I really, really loved that guy. I like fell for this dude that was here, and then he left because he had work in a different state, and it was like an emergency thing, and in his company you don't get to really say no. So he had to travel last minute, and he left, and that was like a month ago. And then I just kind of, I'd been thinking about him a lot, and especially during Christmas, it's like I miss him, and I was just sad. And then I just prayed today. I was like, God, can you just kind of do something for me? Because I'm sad. And yeah, this amazing earth angel just showed up in my living room. So sweet. Just beautiful saint. Totally an angel. Earth angel. I love that guy. I can't even wait. I can't wait. He's like, we're gonna have so much fun here. He's like, we're gonna have so much fun. We're gonna be besties. I'm like, how do I love you like this? Like, how? He's such a, what is it? Like a kindred spirit. Yeah, such a kindred spirit. Oh, he's just too adorable. The whole house looks like a freaking candy cane. But yeah, it was so cute. I couldn't believe that God did that. He was just like, okay, bet. You want a surprise? I'll give you a surprise. Here's your new bestie. And it did. It changed the whole atmosphere of the house because honestly, I was getting inundated. I was getting bombarded with like dark energy from two of the new roommates that are here. They're pretty. They have a really like heavy aura. Like that's a bad energy. They don't have the greatest of energy, and I couldn't believe that God was like combating the weeds by adding a little good sprinkle of magical Christmas dust. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. He was like, "You see that stocking right there?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "That's yours." What? Yeah, just wait till Christmas. I got it all planned out. Oh my God. Who is this guy? What is anything in this world? My heart, it is just so overflowing. I feel like my heart grew like 5 sizes today. I can't even believe it. I've never been so blown away by Christmas ever. I've never liked Christmas really. I don't love it. Actually, I'm not really a big fan of holidays. I know it's so weird, like I'm the fucking Grinch or something. But this one, I don't know. My heart's just open. I think it has everything to do with that guy that was here. I miss him a lot. Mm. It would have been really cool if that would have worked out. But that's okay because now I have a new friend and I'll just, chat with him and have fun. And he's so cool. He's just like the most adorable old man. I can't believe how much he reminds me of my dad. I mean, looks identical to him, acts just like him, has the same mannerisms and the same sense of humor and everything. And the last thing my dad ever did for me, or ever saw him, was in 2021. And he helped me move all my stuff into an apartment, and he built a bookshelf for me before he left. That was the last time I ever saw my dad. And I've kind of missed him. And it was like the universe was like, here, let me send him to you in a way, It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. So, yeah. He doesn't even know me, and he's already spoiling me with a stocking. He was like, you see that stocking right there? That's yours. I was like, what do you mean? After he knocked on the door when he first arrived, I was in the bathtub and I was like, I'm indecent. I'll meet you later, okay? And he's like, yeah, cool. I'm new here. I was like, I know. He's like, my first day. And then me through the bathtub, I was like, I get that, yeah. Welcome, huh? And like yelling through the bathroom door. He is so fucking adorable. And then so after the bath, it was later on, I walked downstairs again and I saw the Christmas stuff and I thought the owner of the house did it. And and then later on I came down yet again and there he was putting stuff up and I was like, no way. No way. I was like, dude, it is so great to meet you. I can see his aura from a mile away. Like, he is the most beautiful, gorgeous soul I have ever seen in my entire life. I can't even believe how beautiful he is. I was like, oh my God. Is this what I'm attracting into my life? All these beautiful people. Because he is like the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. I went through such a death and rebirth while I was here. Like, I had to go completely, practically off grid, like, not really talk to anybody from the outside world. Like, I don't even leave the house. Like, I don't even have a car, so I don't go anywhere or do anything really. I don't party. I don't drink really. I just stay to myself. And I've been trying just to make ends meet and run my spiritual business here from an Airbnb, which is kind of tough. It's not as easy as you'd think. Not only do I have a cemetery in the backyard, but it's tough because you have random travelers who come through every couple days and they bring with them dead people and attachments and also humans and also pet friends sometimes. So it can be challenging to do my business here, but yeah, I think that my life is going to get really, really good soon. And I think I went through this death and rebirth process, and I think I'm coming out better than ever. And I just can't believe how beautiful this man is. You ever just look at somebody and all you can see is their soul? And like, it's just deafening because all you hear is just angels singing because they're just, how are you that beautiful? How is he that beautiful? Oh, I think that I'm going to experience these kind of miracles more now. Like, things that don't make sense, and I don't need them to make sense. I just need them to hit my heart chakra. So yeah, I today met a new roommate, and he's the most beautiful thing on the whole planet. And we're best friends already. We're already best friends. He's so cool. He's so cool. I just can't believe that you can, like, it's almost like meeting a friend that you've known forever, but like, you don't know them at all, but like, you've known them forever. I don't know. I hope this is a sign of good things to come for all of us, because so many of us have been struggling for so long. Like, I had my eviction in January of last year, so I've been technically either in my car or in a shelter, or right now public housing. But it's what I can afford, and and I now know why I could afford it, because I found out recently that it's on a cemetery. And I didn't know. I was here for like 10 months, and I was living in a cemetery, basically. Yeah. Yeah. So I didn't know. I mean, I knew something was going on. Like, I knew this was a spiritually inclined house. Like, I knew this was a magical house, okay? I knew there was some shit going on here. I knew it. I knew something was happening in that forest. But I just didn't know if it was like a freaking family of Bigfoot or if it was underground military or if a fucking UFO crashed back there or something. I just knew there was something. And I was not the only one to think so. Of all the times that I've had people show up in this house, like, the spiritually inclined men that would show up, they knew something was back there too, but they just didn't know it. We just never knew what it was until that guy showed up last month. And he's a psychic medium like myself, and So he was actually really excited that it was on a cemetery. He's like, fuck yeah, I've got this. Because he actually sees spirit in the flesh. Like, he sees spirit with his fucking eyeballs. I don't see spirit like that. I see spirit I see spirit in the third eye. Like, I see it. I don't see physical things. Although sometimes I do see physical movement. Like one time, this towel just started moving on its own. That was fucking weird. Another time, the little button clicker thing on my electric kettle turned on and off by itself. It turned on and the light turned on, and then it went click, turned right back off. And I went and I told one of my roommates, I was like, dude, that fucking tea kettle. And he's like, oh my God, same thing. It happened to me too. It turned on and then turned off with the light and everything. And that's when I was like, what is happening here? What is happening? Oh, and then the one roommate the other day, he told me, he's like, that room right next to you, I saw a shadow go by. And then after he mentioned that, the door kind of closed on its own. I don't know. It's given creepy. It's given creepy. But I think it's because it's winter and the veil is so thin and everything's dead, and it's very much like a paranormal hotspot right now. But yeah, if I'm not out here helping this lady get all this business, and mine is slow as shit, but it's fine. It's fine. God's got. I'll be able to put a roof. I'll be able to keep a roof over my head. I've done it so far. It will keep happening because God loves me and I know that. So anyway, I was just so blown away by this adorable new creature living in this house today. He's so cute. He is not from here, I'll tell you. He's not human. That man is pure angel. And I just couldn't even. I was like, sir, this looks amazing. He bought all of it. I thought for sure it was the homeowner, but he bought all of the Christmas stuff. And I was like, I mean, what? Like, that is so festive. He's like, yeah, I'm on borrowed time. I was told I would live a long time and I'm just enjoying my life. And I was like, I'm so happy you're here. Because I'm a healer. I'm going to heal that man. Period. Period. That's how it's going to work. Period. Good people now deserve good people. Empaths deserve empaths. Sweethearts deserve to be around sweethearts. And that's just how it's going to be, period. Because I write the fucking movie. I write this movie. It's me, myself, and God. And we do it up, and we do it up real nice at Christmas. So I have my first stocking. And I guess Christmas gifts that I don't know about yet. I guess. And I don't know. I'm kind of eager to see how God loves me soon. I just thought that was so sweet. I just can't even believe that he looks like my dad. I had to leave my family in 2021. You know, I was on a spiritual journey and my family didn't really, you know, they don't really love things that they don't understand, which is fine. But I couldn't be around my family and kind of miss my dad. Like, I just can't believe that this man showed up, and he's like the same age, he looks the same everything, same mannerisms, same sense of humor, same stature, same bald spot, same everything. Like, it's just the craziest thing. And it's like my dad, but not. It's like my dad, but better. It's like maybe I get to have like a connection with this guy, and maybe I get to be friends with him, and who knows. I know I'm a healer though, and I know I want to be around people like this. But yeah, for the last about 10 months I've just been here in this haunted forest, quite literally, being on my own and, you know, just going through a spiritual awakening. And I've been learning a lot about psychic gifts and about magic and about portals and about a whole bunch of really cool stuff, about manifestation, you know, so I can one day teach, because I'm going to get to teach very soon, and I'm excited about that. But Yeah, right now I'm just kind of like a gypsy that's just traveling, and I really want roots. I don't want to travel anymore. I don't. A lot of people, I'm 36, and I don't have kids and I don't have pets. And it's not that I wanted them. I was married before. I just couldn't get pregnant. And it was because I was not with the right guy. And I see that now. But it's like, it's not that I didn't want to settle down. I did, but I think my soul wanted something bigger and it needed a spiritual purpose. And so I'm glad that I went through this journey. But man, if the last 2 years were not hell on earth, and I only now am seeing the fruits of my labor, I'm only just now, you know, meeting really cool high vibrational people. Like it's taken me about 15 years total on my spiritual journey to get to this point. Like it's hell on earth, guys. It's hell to get here. But when you're going through hell, you don't stop. So yeah, I've just been kind of to myself, barely making ends meet, barely. And God's provided though. Like I can't complain. I can't complain. I get to know how much God loves me. I have seen the universe do some really crazy shit to make sure that I'm okay. You know, God really does love me, man. And God loves you too. God loves us all, and I'm excited to be able to teach about how I know what God to be. And God tonight did the most beautiful thing for me. Heart. I couldn't believe. I can't believe how gorgeous he is. He's such a little adorable little thing. You just want to pinch his cheeks. He's so fucking cute. Just like this old man that's just so adorable. Has like the best soul of anybody I've ever met. That's why I really do believe that the man that showed up a month ago is my twin flame, because when you meet your twin flame, your real divine counterpart, it opens up so many things for you. And it clears it. You just go through such an ascension, such a growth spurt at such a quick pace that it's undeniable. The healing that takes place, the movement, the manifestations that finally come in. So I'm almost 100% sure that the man I was with a month ago is very much my true divine counterpart. And my life has been changing so much since I met him. He was supposed to be here 3 weeks, but he got called away. And his job is too important. He had to go, and just, duh. Like, what was he gonna do? Stay for me? I was like a freaking random stranger, one night stand. So it was enjoyable, and it was pleasurable, and it was amazing, and it was just something I don't want to like let go of, to be honest. Like, I kind of still love him. Like, do I think I do? Is that stupid? I feel like that's stupid, right? Is that stupid? I don't know. Is that so dumb I said it out loud? Some people, I think you can know. I think you know. I don't know. Maybe you can tell. Love at first sight? That's a thing. I mean, I'd like to think so. But yeah, a whole month though. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know where that's going, but I know where I'm going. I'm gonna be happy, even if I don't have him, even if I don't have anybody. I'm just gonna be happy. And I'm just going to enjoy what God gives me today. And God gave me the most beautiful, adorable little roommate that I just want to pinch his little cheeks. He's so fucking cute. And I just want to... Hi, Michael. Oh, hello. Yeah, I just want to be happy. And I just want to enjoy what God gives me today, And he gave me this adorable man that's here as a friend. And he's like, oh, we're going to have so much fun, girl. We're going to have so much fun. Bless his heart. When we were talking about like some of the most greedy people on the planet are so rich and they have everything, while some of the people that are the sweetest, most kind that we've ever met are homeless. And you know, this is one step away from a shelter, and it's okay. I'm content, and I'm happy, and I'm okay, and I'm safe, and I have a roof over my head, and I have heat, and I have hot water, and I have food in my fridge. Like God is so good. Can you believe that? Like God is so good, though. There's so much to complain about on the planet. So much to complain about. But I don't want to complain. I want to be grateful for moments like this because I know that more moments like this will happen. If you're grateful and thankful for the things that you do have, you'll get more, you know? But yeah, I just met the most adorable old man. It's like, he literally brought the jolly Christmas vibes to this house. Like, it's just crazy. He's been here 5 hours. 5 hours. And this whole neighborhood's changed because of it. I'm like, who are you? You are a big deal. I need to protect that man with my life. Spiritually, as a high priestess, I need to keep that guy safe. And I need to keep a lot of people safe because that's my job. I know it. I know I'm supposed to be building a community of like-minded people, and I need to keep us really safe. And I know that the thing that does that is that I keep an open heart chakra. If I keep an open heart chakra, it has its own electromagnetic frequency. Your active heart chakra, that's what keeps people safe, is your open heart. So I want to have an open heart, you know. I want to love people. Even if they don't love me, you know. And you know, one thing in the last 2 years on the streets, like one thing that I've really been grateful for, just the little things, like a washer and dryer, a bed. I remember when I used to have to sit up in my car in the middle of the desert in the summer, and I had no way to recline or lay my chair back because of my duffel bags that I had, my suitcases. And sometimes you have to really go to rock bottom to appreciate life, to appreciate anything. You have to go without to appreciate something. And it's like I had to go without really good people in my life to appreciate the soul of that guy, you know? I had to go without a lot of Christmases and a lot of Thanksgivings and a lot of holidays that other people got to have with their families. I had to go without so that I could appreciate having a random stranger be like, you see that stocking? That's yours. And you just wait till I stock it for Christmas. And I just couldn't believe it. I hugged him twice because he's just so beautiful, and I just had to. I was like, can I please hug you? Yeah, bring it in. He's so beautiful. So beautiful. I just need to protect him. I need to protect all my friends. I just now that I got to learn about the spirit world and I got to learn about how manifestation works and, you know, how to get over narcissists and leave covens behind and abusive men that tortured me. I now want to teach other people how to do it, you know. Because God has been kind to me. God has been merciful. God has been so good to me. And I really just want to teach people also how to survive, because everybody right now is struggling, you know? The fucking world needs a savior. And we need to learn that we're our own savior. No one is coming to save you. It is something you do within. It's something you have to do from within. You can't expect something to change in your outer world until something changes within. That's how it is. That's literally how you manifest. And I just really cannot wait to teach people how to do it, because there's so many people struggling right now, and we don't have to be. We don't have to suffer ever again. We can ease our own suffering. Really. Everybody's waiting on a God to come save us. We're waiting on a politician to pull his head out of his ass and somehow save our union. That's not how it works. We put him on the ballot. We consciously put people in politics. Like we exalt these people, and then we think they're going to save us, and they don't want to save us. The real savior is within, and I really want to teach people that. And I think I'm going to have I think I'm going to have a loud platform soon. And I think I'm going to be able to teach people everything I know. I know a lot about a little, and I just want to take people's pain and suffering away. That's all. That's all I want to do. So finally, there's this like protector in the house, because his energy is so strong. Strong. His energy is really good. Impeccable. His soul is just, he's an angel. And I can feel it. And it's changing the entire house. And you know, I think what did it is I would go into my imagination and I would push all the negativity back to the people that is on that end of the house, because I knew it wasn't me, because it's just the couple that lives there and then me, and I just knew it wasn't mine. So I would just continually like push it back until in my imagination I guess it solidified, and so now there's a buffer between us. Now there's someone living in between, you know? So he's kind of like a protector. Like nobody's going to be able to come this way energetically with anything nefarious. And I know, and I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel a change is coming in. I can tell God is bringing in some really good people into my life. And I'm so happy, because I'm gonna be building a community of like-minded friends, and mainly psychics, shamans, healers, mystics, content creators, twin flames, just so really fucking awesome people, magically delicious people, you know. Fairies, dragons, people that believe in a whole bunch of really cool shit. And I'm just excited. I'm excited. I think that the world is going to be a way better place this winter. I think that this world suffered enough. I don't think that we want to suffer anymore. And we don't want to just do what we're told anymore. People that are told, yeah, well, you have to buy this to please your kids, or you have to go here and you have to wear this and you have to talk like that and you have to go to this church service. People are just tired. They don't want to listen anymore to these stupid rules and regulations, and like, you know, and then when you meet some guy and like he fucking knocks you off your feet in love, and then you're like, oh my God, but I can't talk to him for like 2 days, and then I have to pretend I'm washing my hair, and like he's not allowed to call me for 4 days, and like it's just so stupid. It's so stupid. We have all these regulations and these rules in this world. And I think what everybody wants is just to break fucking free from tradition. People just want to do what they fucking want to do, you know? They just want to say what they want to say and do what they want to do and go where they want to go and be who they want to be. And that's the new age. That's where we're at. This is the new age of Aquarius. So I'm here. I can't wait. I'm going to be starting, I don't know, I guess maybe some sort of little community of like-minded people that just need some spiritual protections. You guys need to learn. You guys need to learn about manifestation, and I'd love to teach you. I want to teach you how I know how. You know, I know that there's Neville Goddard, there's Sammy Ingram, there's all these coaches, but I'm going to teach you from my experience. I'm going to teach you from the hard knocks. I'm going to teach you from do or die. Like bills, collections, debt, no food in your fridge, like breakups and public humiliations and all this crazy shit. Like, I'm going to teach you from that. I'm going to teach you from that. And I'm excited. I'm excited to teach you what I know, how I can do it. I don't know. I'm winging it. Okay. But yeah, life is going to be so good soon. I just had the biggest miracle. I prayed to God today. I said, God, could you just please send me something so loving? Like, just send me something today. And you know my heart, and only you. Do something that will change my life. And he did. You did. A brand new, amazing earth angel showed up in my life today. It is the most beautiful. You have no idea. You have no idea what it was like, what it felt like. When he was like, you see that stocking? Look at that one right there. The Snoopy one. His is Superman. Conveniently. And mine is Snoopy. And he's like, yeah, that's you right there. That one's yours. And just wait. Just wait till I fill it up for Christmas. And you have no idea. You have no idea what that felt like. Being remembered by a complete stranger. Anyway. I know this is going to sound so stupid and so lame and so fucking desperate almost, but the only thing that could be better right now is hearing from that guy that I'm seriously hung up on. God, you know what? That's probably why you shouldn't do one night stands, because girls always get attached way more than men do. That's probably why you shouldn't do that. But anyway, yeah, no, I've cord cut. I've done the whole thing. I've tried to get him out of my head, out of my bed, out of my mind, out of my everything, girl. I've tried. I've tried. But he shows up in dreams. So I don't know. That may be something, that might be not. I don't know. But the point is, I've just been here for about 10 months living in this Airbnb after an eviction last year, and now it makes sense as to why it was so affordable for me. Barely affordable. It was actually very expensive every single month, but I was barely making ends meet alone on my own, single, when my business was going through a big thing. And I finally figured out why. I was literally on a cemetery. There's a graveyard in the backyard, dude. There's a graveyard in the forest right behind me. So I was like, oh shit. Is that why my spidey senses have been going off? Is that why I'm a super psychic now? I see. I understand now. So overall, I have just been kind of surviving at the edge of the world, and I've been getting all these superhero gifts, and now I'm just ready to showcase what I've got. I'll show you what I've got. I escaped so many cults, girl. As a high priestess, I used to get sucked into all these groups that are just so bad for the skin. Oh, just bad for the complexion, honey. One time, I got literally tortured in Omaha by 3 witches and a warlock. That one's going to be in a book. That's going to literally be called 3 Witches and a Warlock. Yeah, I've really survived it all. I really have survived it all. And I just can't wait to talk about the good that is coming in for those that really champion through it. I mean, you go all the way to the fucking rock bottom, and I think you're about to find blessings down there. I mean, I don't know, but tonight feels really damn good. Tonight feels really good for my heart. So, I don't know. I guess we shall see. But yeah, one thing that always keeps happening is I keep going back to that guy in my head. Like, I need to get the fuck over that guy. Yeah. He was going to be here for 3 weeks. He booked 3 weeks. And it's non-refundable, so he doesn't get any of that money back. But yeah, he only stayed 2 days. His boss was like, yo, I need you out here. And I was like, no, don't go. And the hug. Oh my God, the hug. The goodbye hug. I literally cried. I could not even stop. I was like, please. I was like, this is so fucking sad. I cannot let you go. I'm sorry, sir. You'll have to do something about it. You're going to have to tell your boss he's going to have to get through me. But yeah, no, I had to let him go. And it was a month ago. About maybe 3 weeks, a month ago, something like that. And it was so sad. It was so sad. Portals open and then they close, you know? But then maybe they open again. You never know. You never know. But yeah, that's just one thing that I just wish I could get over him. God, it's so sad. But anyway, he kind of just checked off all the boxes, you know? Oh, well, you win some, you lose some. I will say, though, sometimes it's better to have loved and lost than to never love at all, you know? But yeah, Christmas is definitely turning into something special this year. So we'll see what happens. But I just wanted to tell you guys the good news. Yeah, we're going to be building a small little community of like-minded people. It's going to be very fun. I'm going to teach you how to manifest emergency shit out of emergency, you know, because I mean, I know all too well what it's like to be hours away from eviction, be hours away from literally being on the streets in the snow, and I have the craziest success stories. This one time in collection debt, I called this company. I'd been in collections for a year and a half, and I called the company. And I was getting fed the fuck up, man. I was constantly in collections for this. And I was like, dude, you guys were supposed to take care of this shit a year and a half ago. My insurance covered the other thing. You should cover this. And it was supposed to be covered. And every time I called, the company was like, oh, I'm so sorry, ma'am. There's nothing we can do. We messed up the coding. We have to send it in again. I'm so sorry. You have to call back in a month. And then it'd be another month. And then it'd be, oh my God, well, we messed up the lettering. And then we messed up this. And then I got so pissed one day. I was on the phone with an agent. I wasn't mean or anything, but I was definitely firm. And I was like, listen, lady, I need to know how to get this thing off my credit score. Like, you need to fix this. And she's like, please hold. And she transferred me to a supervisor because she told me the balance. She said, yeah, no, there's a balance. I see it. It's not $0, honey. I know you wish that were the case, but it is not $0. And I was like, I need to talk to somebody now. And so anyway, she sends me to the supervisor, right? And the supervisor gets on the phone and she's like, yes, ma'am, what she said is right. You do have a balance. And I was like, I'm really not okay with this. This should be done already. And she goes, you know what? Hold on the phone, please, ma'am, for just a moment. And so she put me on the phone, or she put me on hold. And I heard the hold music, and I decided right then and there, I'm done with this. I'm squashing this shit. I decided, fuck it. I have a zero balance. Period. I have a zero balance. I don't care what she just told me. I don't care what the girl before just told me. Literally, I was told I have a balance twice in 5 minutes. And I'm like, I don't care what she told me. It's $0. It's $0. It's $0. She literally came back on the phone. You guys, as God is my witness, I swear to you, she came back on the phone and she's like, ma'am, you've had a zero balance since June or July. I can't remember. I think it was June. And I said, what do you mean? You just told me there was a bill. She's like, I'm so sorry if you were misinformed. She said it like a fucking robot. She was like, I'm so sorry if you were misinformed, ma'am. But yes, it shows here you have a zero balance and you've had one since June. Is there anything else I can help you with? Girl, the way I was like, ain't no way in hell. That is not how this works. That is not how manifestation works. No. There's no fucking way. No, I don't believe it. I do not believe it. So I told her, I said, listen, lady, I'm sorry, but I don't believe it. You just both told me there's a balance. I don't believe you. And she's like, how about I send you a receipt in the mail? She did. She sent a receipt in the mail and it just said adjustments. Zero balance. I don't know who did it. She didn't do it. I shifted timelines. I shifted into another reality where it was literally already a zero balance because that's what I was claiming. I wasn't claiming the balance. I'm like, no, that's not the reality I want for myself. So I've had so many experiences like that throughout the years, especially while homeless, you know. I've literally manifested situations, emergency situations for myself, and I really want to help people do that as well because there's so many people that are homeless right now and no one deserves homelessness. No one. No one on this planet deserves to not have a home. And all I want to do is just teach you guys what I know. I mean, I might not have like the best circumstances yet. Like, I fucking wish I had a mansion. I'm still living in a Airbnb right now, but you know, I'm making ends meet. I'm getting by, and I just want to show what I do, and I want to give you practical tips on how to survive a very, very cold winter. It shouldn't be this cold for anybody. People shouldn't be wondering how you're going to pay for Christmas gifts. People shouldn't be wondering if they can keep heat on in their house in the middle of fucking December. It's just ridiculous. I'm over it, and the good Lord that sent me honey is over it as well. Why did you move from Arizona? That's a long story. I got trafficked last year. I would call it, yeah. The people that did the thing probably wouldn't call it that, but I would very much call it trafficked. And so I was initiated into a coven, and when I didn't take the bait and I didn't want to be there, I was made homeless again. So overall, I'm just ready to start showing people exactly how easy manifestation is, how good God is, and how we are God. And there's no God outside of us that's going to give you your desire. You're the one giving yourself the desire. And I'm just excited. I really think that I'm about to be meeting very cool people. And I think we're going to form an amazing community of like-minded people that just, I think we can share advice. I think we can share success stories. I think we can share tips and tricks. And I think it's just going to be amazing. I really do. I really do. I feel good. I feel good about it. The planet Neptune just went direct, and it's about to go into Aries in January, and that's going to change the whole fucking game. Like, I've been getting messages about Neptune in Aries is going to be spirituality meets leadership. So there'll be a lot more success for me when it comes to finally building my spiritual business, because until now it's kind of difficult, you know. It really does a number on your psyche and on your self-esteem when you're literally trying to give people life advice, but your life looks and feels like shit. It does a number on you, you know? So now that I think I'm finally seeing the fruits of my labor and I'm starting to finally see things trickle in that I deserve to have, now I'm like, oh, okay. I was right the whole fucking time. I was right the whole time. And now I'm going to build a community with like-minded people to be really great. Hi, Clarence. When we accept Jesus Christ and endure to the end, we will receive God's blessing, and Jesus Christ lives within us, meaning we will save ourselves through God. Yes, exactly. Exactly. See, that's what I like about you, Michael. You totally get it. We need to stop manifesting so much chaos, though. Try to envision non-struggle and kindness and ignore the politicians. Right. Yeah. Beautiful profile picture, by the way. Oh, this shit is gonna stop. I'm just finding out about all of this shit going on, and everyone will know what we know. What do you mean, what shit going on? And everyone will know what we know? People are waking up. People are waking up, you know. Oh, this shit will stop. It will stop. It stops with us. It stops when we stop thinking that there's shit. There is no shit. There was a beautiful blessing tonight in my living room. There's a beautiful blessing in the fact that I have food in my fridge and a roof over my head. And you guys have heat and a cell phone and internet that you can talk to me. Like, there is no shit. What do you mean? We can't keep focusing on that. What you focus on grows. And I'm sorry, but I gotta whoop you guys into shape, because this is not how we're going to manifest a better life for ourselves. We don't get out of chaos by focusing on the chaos. You got to be the peace in the storm. You got to be the eye of the hurricane. And that's where true leadership comes in. And a lot of people, I think, looked at all of us like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're not a good leader. Look at your life. Look at your life. Some of you are homeless too, living in tents or under a bridge. And people want to judge as much as they want to, but they know deep down they shouldn't be, because they're 2 seconds away from that same fate. You know, people really need to stop judging people and just loving people. Like, The way that so many people get judged. I've seen the snares, the stares, and I've seen how people, like, you know, look at me and judge me differently simply because of where my address is, or because of a public breakup that I've been through or something. Like, I've seen people, they're just so quick to judge, and it's like, stop judging, because you don't understand you're getting judged literally in the same way. Judge not lest you be judged. You're literally judging someone, and then that same thing is happening to you. Make it make sense. It does not. It's like, come on, guys. Stop hating on people that don't have a home. Like, you're one freaking paycheck away from that shit too. The same God that provides for you is the same God that provides for me, is the same God that provides for a guy eating out of a dumpster. Come on. Like, stop. It's not even the needy people that are the problem. It's the greedy people that are the problem. The needy ones are not really the issue. And anyone asking for help is not the problem. And that is one thing that pissed me off so much in the 2 years I've been on the streets. The one thing that people do so much, so quickly, is they want to fucking hate when you start asking for help. When you finally say, okay, all right, God, I'm going to put myself out there. I'm going to be like, I could use a little help. And the first thing that people do is judge you for that. They judge you when you have nothing. And then they judge you when you finally say, okay, I do need some help. Like, God, it pisses me off. Thankfully, that's not how it's going to be anymore. Ask and you shall receive, guys. Whatever it is you want, God's going to give it to you. Of course. God's a yes man. The universe is a yes man. You get anything you want. It's easy. It's just claim it. How many of you feel truly worthy to claim what you want? Like, I made a post today. I was like, girl, think of the best version of your man. Now times it by 100. You deserve that. Like, think of the best version, and now increase it. And now remodel him into something even better. Like, that's what you deserve. So don't settle. I'm not settling. Do you know how hard it is to keep a ring off my finger, honey? It's pretty hard. It's pretty tough to bat him off with a stick like I've been doing. But hey, I'm doing it perfectly fine. I'm okay. I don't want to settle. I do not want to just get with a guy because of money and like he has a white picket fence. I've already been there, done that. I've already been married. Already married for money. I don't want that shit. I'm marrying for love, or I'm not marrying at all. I left in 2019. I divorced my husband on purpose, on my own accord. I wanted out. It was like so boring, so stale. There was no love. There was no passion. There was no... It just, you know when something's dead, you know when it's like freaking cold to the touch, and it's like, I didn't want that. So I wanted to go learn about the universe. I wanted to go learn about why I give my power away to men like that. I wanted to learn what the mysteries of the universe is. And I wanted to know how to control the universe. I wanted to know how to control my reality. I wanted to be the most powerful person in my world. And I had to stop giving all my power away to my husband, or my mom, or my boss, or the 3D simulation, you know? I had to go a really long time learning what this matrix is, what we are in, a simulation, a video game. And now that I know, I can consciously manifest everything I want, and only what I want, none of what I don't want. And so today I just wanted to tell you, Santa came early. He brought me a beautiful gift in the form of a new roommate that is literally the most adorable old man you've ever seen in your entire life. So fucking cute. Best hugger on the planet. I cannot even believe this guy exists. He's just the most gorgeous soul ever. And this magical house is so much better off because he exists in it. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm manifesting so many amazing people. That is definitely Soul Fam. He's 100% my soul family member. I'm 1,000 million fucking %. And I'm just letting you guys know that slowly but surely my life is going to change. The 3D is about to start reflecting exactly what it is I teach. So you're going to see it. It's going to happen. Do not let the looks fool you. Do not let the 3D fool you. Do not let the fucking 3D fool you, because I have seen some of the most spiritually rich people. I'm talking billionaires in the spirit, but in the flesh they have nothing and they're eating out of a dumpster. I've literally seen that before. So don't look with your physical eyes or you're going to miss the real prize. Okay? Anyway, it's going to fall and we will bring the light in the dark. Only God can judge, period. I didn't see that, Clarence. Girl, you're so beautiful. For still having a good soul after what you went through. It was for a reason. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. I hope life is treating you well. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. You know, it's, you know that saying, the foot doesn't feel the foot until it meets the ground. You probably have never heard it before, but it is a saying. The foot feels the foot when it hits the ground. Meaning, until you have friction and until you have something to compare your power to, you won't know how strong you are. Like, until the foot hits the ground, it doesn't know that it's a foot. It doesn't feel that it's the foot, right? If you're up in the air, it doesn't know that it's the foot until it's hitting something. And so you don't really get to know how powerful you are until you try to go play in the playground. And so far, I've just been learning. For the last 15 years, ever since Neptune was in Pisces, I've just been learning. I've just been studying. I've just been gaining all this knowledge about magic and shit. And it's like I haven't been able to apply it yet. And now I'm going to, and it's going to be fucking delicious. People don't understand. They think they know me. You have no idea. You have no idea who I am. No clue. I'm just this girl that's been tucked away in a haunted forest for the last 10 months. Basically just getting over heartbreak, getting over breakups with asshole men that honestly should have never been allowed to touch me. And all I've been doing is just getting it right with God. So now I'm going to be unveiled as, well, your new queen. That's right, bitch. I've got the crown and you've got the crown, and we're going to readjust each other's crown, because that is exactly what we need to do. No one needs to be homeless. No one. No one should be homeless on this planet. No one should be going without food. No one. I am here to end that. But I'm not here. It's like, I'm not here to give you a fish. I'm here to teach you how to fish. Lots of people like me who understand the fabric of reality. We understand because we can see through the veil. We've died. I've already been dead once. I came back psychic when I came back to life. Literally. I died in 2019 and I came back and I had psychic gifts the same day. I was able to see through the veil that same day. So now I know how to, well, I know how to ease my own suffering. I know how to ease my own pain. I know how to heal my body. I know how to manifest money out of thin air. I know how to get bills completely paid off like that in a matter of seconds. I know how to do this shit. I know how to manifest really adorable, sweet men. I know how to shift my energy completely, instantaneously. So now I'm going to teach you guys how to do the same thing, because no one deserves homelessness. No one deserves to go hungry. No one. We should be teaching. Knowledge is the new currency. We should be teaching how to get people off the streets by using their own mind and their own words. Not a politician. A politician is not going to get your ass off the street. You're sorry to tell you, but your local preacher is probably not going to be the first one to hand you some food, honey. Okay? Okay? Let's be real. Yeah? You are now the savior of your own reality. You are the savior of your own world. You are the Christ. You're Neo of the Matrix. There is no one else but you. There has never been anyone else but you. Sorry. You were lied to. You were lied to. You were told it's because of a politician that makes laws. You were told it's this employer that gives you the job. And you were told it's that man that helps you pay your bills. And you were told it's this lady that heals you. And you were told that. And you believed it. But it's wrong. It's very wrong. It's also wrong. It's all so wrong. You are literally the only one that can save yourselves. And that's the message from on high. That's the message from the heavens, honey. If any UFO has contacted me, they probably would like me to tell you that they need you to start pulling your head out of your ass and realizing that you're God. They don't want to have to come rescue you because they can't. They can't unless you give them permission to anyway. And even if you give any higher agency permission to save you, you're still the one allowing it, aren't you? You're the one asking for it. You're the one welcoming it in. It's you. It's always you. It's always been you. So I just think that knowledge is the new currency, and we should all start Teaching. We should start teaching. Because a lot of us have already been in the Hunger Games and we already know how to win this shit. We already know that the Matrix got hacked by our own minds a long time ago. You know, we've already been in it. We won the first Hunger Games and now we're going back into it. But, you know, in the Hunger Games, the movie, plot twist, I don't want to spoil it, spoiler, but, you know, the first movie, they win. But then they have to go right back into it again the second time. But this time with all the victors. So the ones that were entering the Hunger Games the second time were a lot more powerful and a lot stronger. And that's exactly what you're going to do. You're facing your deepest fears, your deepest concerns. What really, I think, at the core of everyone's deepest fear right now is death, if you think about it. Fear of starvation, death. Homelessness, death. Being alienated and away from your church group, death. It's like, it's a human thing. It's a human thing. But when you can transcend that fear of death, that's when you win the Hunger Games. Because it's no longer the Hunger Games. Now you just get to be fed. Now you just get to claim abundance all the time. There is no fear for you to tune into anymore because your ego is no longer programmed into that frequency. Your ego is the dial by which you can turn to get to the frequency of fear. Once your ego is dismantled, it's busted. The radio is busted. You don't have to ever go to that frequency of fear ever again. And so now what I really want to do, I really want to find really powerful spiritual leaders. I want to lead the leaders and heal the healers and protect the protectors. Like, I want to teach you guys how to go out and literally teach. Like, I want to teach the teachers. That's, I think, what we need to start doing. We need to start looking at it like that. Teach the teachers. Teach the ones that are going to go teach thousands and thousands, you know? Because, like, I'm over here on a teeny tiny little corner of the internet. I don't know. Maybe I'll reach the masses one day, maybe not. But if I just can teach somebody something and then they go and teach 500 people, like, oh my God, could you imagine? Could you imagine? No one on this planet deserves homelessness. Not one soul. I don't care how fucked up you are. I don't care how much of a dickbag you were. No one deserves homelessness. No one. No one deserves to starve to death. Okay? And people need to know that God is real, but God is within. And that's what this new age is all about. It's a lot less giving your power over to the beast system, the book, Catholicism, Christianity, Islam, the big beast, you know. It's like less giving your power over to the religious company, corporation, and giving it back to yourself. True empowerment of the soul. Like giving it to yourself and only yourself and not listening to what other people say. I don't care what the 3D says. I don't care what the 3D says. What the Matrix tells me, it's old news. It's going to start presenting to me in the physical and to you very soon. You will see it as well. I will manifest it and you will see it. You are going to see what is in my imagination. What I speak every single day. From an overwhelming heart space, you will see. People that have evil hearts, you'll see that manifest. People that have generous hearts, you'll see that manifest. That's literally how it's going to be. And I think that Saturn going direct has a lot to do with it right now. You're going to see karma play out for a lot of people. Only God can judge. Those aliens are my ancestors. Yeah. Or are they your future children? Which are also your ancestors. Shit, I don't know. But anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys the good news that I just manifested the most adorable person. He's such a cutie patootie. I cannot even believe he exists. He's so fucking adorable. Just want to pinch his little cheeks. He's so cute. You guys protect him. Protect him at all costs. Pray for this man. Would you please? Would you pray for him? He's so beautiful. Send him a good vibe. Okay? For real. Send him some good vibes. Thank you. Thank you. Because this house is about to start going through some, I don't know, shit. I don't know what is happening. We've got people on all ends of the spectrum. We've got people that are really low vibrational and they're doing some nasty, heinous shit. I'm not even going to focus on that. They're just going to boot out of my reality pretty soon. And then him, very high vibrational. Then you've got this end of the spectrum. I'm just trying to stay afloat is all. But anyway, let me get a card real quick. Enough. Okay. I'm done. I'm going to leave it here. Oh, meaning, yeah, because I felt some weird energy. Cruel. So whoever doesn't like what we talk about here, you can go somewhere. I just wanted to tell you. I felt it as soon as you mentioned aliens. People don't like it when you talk about shit like that. I don't care. I mean, I'm going to talk about anything I want to talk about. I want to talk about aliens and ancestors. I'm going to do so. But the anger that I can feel sometimes because people get triggered by the things that we talk about. Honey, this might not be the channel for you. You don't have to send hate, and you don't have to look at it like, you don't have to choose fear. Just because we mention the word UFO or aliens or ancestors or spirit guides or something, you don't have to choose fear. If you don't understand it, that's fine. You can leave. You don't have to sit here and still be angry that we're talking about something that's way over your head. Okay? I just wanted to let people know that going forward, because it pisses me off when I feel so good and then I feel nasty ass energy from the chat and I'm not understanding where it's coming from. Now I get it. People just don't like these concepts. Aliens, UFOs, witchcraft, spells. Like, people, you know, they just don't understand. And that's what I really want. I really want to keep people safe. And in order to keep people safe right now, I'm going to have to end this stream. But you're speaking exactly what him would represent. Him or her. Him or her, sir. Because God is a woman. Oh, man, I got to get back to singing, too. So, anyway, yeah, I manifested 2 roommates leaving because I didn't like their vibe. I manifested them leaving in like a matter of hours. It's crazy. It was crazy. I didn't like their vibe. The house didn't like them either. I could tell because when I told them, I was like, oh, you know, we were mentioning the house and like, I said, yeah, well, I mean, I feel like it's haunted sometimes. And she looked at her boyfriend and she was like, see, because I kind of knew that she was like spiritually open, and I'm pretty sure my spirit was just trying to console her in some way. And I was like, listen, dude, it is kind of haunted here. And she was like, see, like I told you. And so anyway, I kind of knew the house was not conducive for them. Like, this house chews people up and spits them out. If you are not good with the spirit world, this house will be your utter fucking disaster. Trust me on this. I've seen it. Dozens of people have come through these walls in 10 months. And girl, I have seen this place chew them up and spit them out. Period. So yeah, as for this lovely new soul that's here. Oh, he's so beautiful. Would you guys send him some love? Send him some big hugs. Would you please? He's so great. Would you? He's a doll. He's so amazing. I mean, what kind of man goes and buys hundreds of dollars worth of Christmas decor just for what? The last 2 weeks before Christmas at a random house he's staying at? Oh my God, come on. He's adorable. He's adorable. So anyway, I'm going to go. Best part is I wouldn't have to train you. God already did. Whoa! That's what I'm saying, dude. We'll see, Michael. Listen, somebody's been a little bit of a scaredy cat and hasn't even approached me yet. Don't think I'm not on to you. Okay? Look, if you want to choose fear, choose fear. If you want to choose love, call me. I'm not fucking around. And if you're fucking around, you can fuck off. Period. I'm holding you to a higher standard, Mikkel. I'm not playing around, dude. I'm holding you to a higher standard. If you want to call me, message me, do so. Otherwise, I'm going to put you in the category of a lot of men right now that just ain't doing it for me. Okay? Him or her. I don't care. If you ain't about it, I'm not about it. So you either step it up and step it up to the plate, huh? And you hit a home run, or like, that's it. I lead leaders, okay? Champions. Yeah? I'm out here raising champions, sir. You either shit or you get off the pot. I'm not playing around with you. I'm not playing around. Pretty soon I'll just ignore you altogether. I won't even look at your damn comments. Are you a champion? You better be a champion, Michael, or you don't even talk to me anymore. Okay? The truth scares people. Yeah, well, don't fucking be afraid anymore. I'm tired of it. You're either a champion or you're a scaredy cat. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you later. Have a